During the yearly NADA meeting, dealers were given a stern warning that the manufacturer will not cut back on production in order to keep prices high and discounts low. This was done in order to maintain the competitive nature of the market. Toyota Motor North America has assured its dealers in the United States that it is working as swiftly as it can to reestablish a sufficient supply of brand new vehicles. On the other hand, it states that there is a possibility that dealer lots may not receive many more automobiles until at least the first half of 2023. Today, we'll talk about what Toyota is doing to rebuild its inventory and meet customer needs. If you want to know more, Tech Addicts is the only place for you. So let's look into that right away. Moving forward, we're going to build everyone we can get parts for, says David Christ, Toyota Division Group Vice President and General Manager. Before dealers begin to see a buildup on their properties this year, he argues, waiting lists must be reduced. What we tell the dealers is, you may be getting more cars, but you're not going to see a stock increase at first, because so many new vehicles will arrive pre-sold, he says. We'd much rather park them in customers' driveways than in a dealer's lot. Christ says that some versions of the full-size Toyota Sequoia, a 3-row SUV that was redesigned in 2022 for the 2023 model year, have waiting lists of up to a year. At the same time, he says he wants to reassure dealers that Toyota is doing everything it can to boost production. If production were to be unfettered tomorrow, we're going to go after it, he says. Toyota has long had a strong reputation in the auto industry for both the quality of its products and the quality of the service it provides to customers. But in recent times, there has been a scarcity of microchips as well as other components, and as a result, the manufacturer of automobiles has had problems getting its inventory back up to speed. Toyota has addressed these issues and informed its dealers that it is working as rapidly as it can to restore its inventory in order to meet customer demand. Toyota's efforts to rebuild their inventory. The shortage of microchips has had a big effect on the global auto industry. The shortage is caused by a number of things, such as the shutdowns caused by the pandemic, the move toward remote work, and the high demand for consumer electronics. Because there aren't enough microchips, there have been problems with different parts of making cars, such as making vehicles and parts. The shortage has slowed down production and cut the number of cars on the market, which has caused prices to go up and customers to have to wait longer. This has also made some car models harder to find, which is frustrating for both dealers and customers. Also, the shortage has made it harder for automakers to get a steady supply of microchips and keep track of their stock. Some automakers have had to focus on making higher margin vehicles like luxury cars and trucks over lower margin vehicles like sedans and hatchbacks to make up for the shortage. The shortage of microchips has had a big effect on the automotive industry. It has slowed down the production and supply of cars and forced manufacturers to find ways to deal with the problem. Because of the shortfall, prices have increased and customers have had to wait longer. Toyota, along with a large number of other automakers, has been forced to deal with the shortage. However, the company has taken measures to address these issues and is working to rebuild its stock. Toyota has taken action, and one of those actions is to produce more automobiles. The automaker has ramped up production in an effort to satisfy growing demand from customers. In addition, Toyota has been maintaining a close working relationship with its many suppliers in order to acquire the necessary components, such as microchips, in order to continue producing automobiles. According to reports from dealerships all around the country, popular models of Toyota are becoming more readily available. People who have been holding off on purchasing a new vehicle will be pleased to hear this news. The efforts made by the automaker to restore their inventory demonstrate how much they care about serving the requirements of their customers. The efforts that Toyota is making to rebuild their inventory demonstrate how much the company values quality and how much they care about their customers. Despite the fact that there is a shortage of microchips, Toyota has maintained its focus on satisfying the requirements of its customers and producing high-quality automobiles. The continuous work that is being done by the organization to rebuild its inventory is evidence that they are dedicated to providing its customers with vehicles that meet their requirements. Toyota's commitment to quality and customer service. The corporation has made a name for itself by manufacturing automobiles that are well liked by motorists in a variety of countries because of their reputation for dependability and durability. It is clear that Toyota is committed to quality because of the rigorous manufacturing standards it adheres to, the cutting-edge technologies it employs, and the painstaking quality control methods it follows. In addition to producing a high-quality automobile, Toyota is well known for providing exceptional customer service to its clients. The establishment places a significant amount of importance on providing its customers with a satisfying experience throughout the entirety of their interactions with the brand, beginning with the purchase and ending with the provision of ongoing maintenance and repair services. Customer service at Toyota is driven by the company's dedication of being honest and transparent while still meeting deadlines. Through the development of forward-thinking products and unparalleled attention to the needs of its clientele, Toyota has solidified its position as an industry leader in the automotive sector. Toyota's ongoing efforts to meet customer demand. Toyota is taking a number of initiatives to ensure that its dealers have enough automobiles to fulfill customer demand. Among these steps are the following: increasing production. Toyota is continuing to increase production in order to satisfy the demand from customers and replenish its inventories. In order to fulfill the requirements of its clientele, the company is aiming to increase the number of vehicles that it produces. Working with suppliers. Toyota is still working closely with its suppliers to maintain a consistent supply of vehicles by securing the required components, such as microchips, for those vehicles. Because of this, the corporation is able to keep a steady supply of vehicles coming into its dealerships. Putting high-demand vehicles first. Although there is now a shortage of microchips, Toyota is continuing to put high-demand vehicles ahead of lower-demand models in terms of manufacturing priorities. This makes it easier for the organization to keep a consistent flow of inventory. Communicating with dealers. Maintaining open lines of communication with its dealers, Toyota continues to maintain open lines of communication with its dealers to keep them apprised of production and inventory. Because of this, dealers are better able to prepare for the future and respond to the needs of their customers. Offering financing and incentives. Continuing to offer financing and incentives, Toyota is continuing in offering these to consumers in an effort to persuade customers to purchase vehicles. The corporation is able to keep up with customer demand and provide support for its dealers thanks to this. These actions indicate Toyota's commitment to satisfying consumer demand and providing its dealers with the automobiles they require. Toyota is positioned itself to overcome the obstacles posed by the microprocessor shortage and meet the needs of its customers by taking a proactive approach to production, collaborating with suppliers, and prioritizing high-demand products. Positive signs for customers. There have been suggestions that there have been improvements made to the availability of popular models of Toyota automobiles. This indicates that car dealerships all throughout the country are beginning to get more vehicles for sale at their inventory. People who have been patiently waiting to get a new Toyota will welcome this piece of information, since it'll make it simpler for them to acquire the Toyota model that best suits their needs. There's a good chance that Toyota's efforts to rebuild its inventory are the cause of the increase in availability. The company has prioritized the production of vehicles that are in high demand, which has resulted in an increase in production, increased collaboration with suppliers to obtain necessary parts, and increased output overall. As a result of these efforts, Toyota has been able to produce more automobiles and satisfy the needs of its customers. In addition to these measures that are tied to production, Toyota is also assisting individuals in purchasing automobiles by providing financing options and financial incentives. So we can say Toyota is always making efforts so you can drive your dreams. Stay tuned for more news. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel.